Tom's been going under here and seeing all the like actual compartments of how it works and everything like that, all the logistics of everything, which I mean I don't understand. I could learn, but we're not going to use things like this. We're not going to have we might have running water. I might learn a little bit, but for now I'm leaving that to him. The mics are here, everybody! So I'll do a really quick talk through and then I will show you properly at some point. But this is the Sontronics Podcast Pro, so we've gone with that for a mic. And then the, are these the Sontronics? I can't even remember whether these are, or the Sontronics ones are just from a random company. I feel like they're a random company, I can't see any branding on it. But the boom arms, so we're going to place them in here and see where they should go, yay! And then I want some covers for the mics, like fluffy wind covers, or whatever they're called. Oh my gosh, guys, I need to learn some technical words. In the colours pink, yellow and blue. So like just a fluffy cover to go over them. I think that was so cute. So cute. So yeah, it's all getting very real. As soon as this came out, I was like, oh, we're actually doing a podcast. Like I bought the caravan, but I'm like, now we actually have to film, we're actually doing a podcast. It just made it really real, but I'm so excited. So yeah, we're going to try and think where to clip them onto. Whether we can clip one on here. In my head, right, I'll point it out, hold on. In my head, I'm sat there, Jess is sat there, and the guest is sat there, or if we have two there, we're going to wire it as if there's 4 mics, but just get 3 for now. So Jess's one could maybe come from here somewhere, like put on a little platform for it to clip onto. And then the ones this side, I don't know, we might have to put something coming down here. Or maybe it will go on there, actually. Maybe it'll clamp on there, that's a good little clampy place. I wanted to have them on the table, I think I said that before, but the table doesn't come out far enough, and just having the boom, I just don't want it in front of our faces. So yeah, we're going to put them out now and see. This is getting real now. It's time for the snake. Just feeding the snake.
Where are you? Oh, yeah, hang on. Yep, got it.
Right, we're attempting to write the little jingle. Produced by 22 Media. Tom does music, so he is writing the jingle. I want it to sound like dance to this, like Saturday Night Takeaway, but he said no. So we're going for da 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 da. My favourite like style of music. I just want people to listen to this and want to dance to it, basically. That's the only criteria. This is what I'm like, guys. I'm like, just play it together and see what it sounds like. Da 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 da. Classic. Oh yeah. Right, we found a good bass, guys. Bass is, I was like, we need a good bass. Basically, you found a good bass. Go. Oh yeah. Right, it's about 10 billion degrees in here, but we are just doing, I don't know what you're doing.
What
just
are we
doing
this,
this part of the caravan with the wires. So we've got all the wires coming through for the mics. We've wired for extra mics just for the future. Then a plug socket, then whatever that thing is.
Do you have a clue what's going on?
No. No, and then this side's going to have 3 of some more switches. This one's going to have light switches, it's going to be down
Light
here.
switches, power and audio.
Perfect. This is like the hub of where
And
everything's
this is the
going to be.
heating, which is going on the top.
The heating's going up there, and then the light switches on the front, and then this is the hub of where it's going to be. This is like near to the seats, where it's all going to be the like control centre of it all. Right, guys, arguably the trickiest bit. I mean, the walls were quite tricky, but this, trying to get this, which by the way looks so good now. Sorry I haven't vlogged much of this, but trying to get this mic in the right place, those are just piled up, has been really tricky. So we've tried like 10 different ways of doing it, but this is what we've settled on. So it's like a frame that we've screwed into here. We were trying not to screw into this like table, but we had to for stability. So it's just like a square frame that I'm going to paint black, and then we're going to find something to put down there. I think a piece of plywood wrapped in this cushion fabric, so it just all matches. And then we're going to fill this gap with like these cushions and the coloured cushions. This is how it's looking so far. We've got the two there. Oh, it looks so good. We just need to figure out Jess's mic on this side, which is a tricky one. But now we're just doing the lights. We're just figuring out the lights, which look like these, and the cameras. So we've gone with this bar here, which is just leaning on the top, because there's not many places we can like stick things to the cupboards, and it needs to be up high out the way for the camera view, but it needs to be enough light to get the guest faces without being too bright. It's all a bit very confusing, but it's just trial and error at this point, trying different things, which is hard when we're not fixing it down yet. So you have to hold everything and try at the same time. Right, I'm just figuring out where to put the cameras. So we've got two cameras, one facing that way, one facing that way. I was going to put one here as well in the middle, but I'm like, that's just going to get the side of our faces. It would mean buying another camera. We're just going to do with two and make it work. And we're using GoPros. This is just like a cheaper one that I bought to go to Lapland with. I just love how they're so rugged, and the battery lasts, and it will just film the whole thing without worrying about it running out and blah blah blah. So we're going with GoPros. One here and one there. But I need it to be far enough away that I can crop the video vertical to do like TikToks and shorts, but I don't want like all this stuff in the side. I just want like the guest, and then just this one needs to be me and Jess, which is a bit trickier, and it's harder to see because I'm like leaning over there. So I've just been having a look at hanging it from where we're putting the lights up there, but I just think that I'm gonna have to get something that's like this long to be able to get the angle that I want. I don't want it like shot from the top of our heads. I want it pretty much straight on. I feel like that's the usual podcast filming angle. And the only mounts that I've got that would work is this like clippy one here, which I could clip on the side of this wall. I just need to put an SD in here to then see whether that's the right angle. Or I might just put a little tripod on this worktop, and it can just sit there, and then it's done. And then this side, this is perfect. I don't know what this is normally used for, but to move it, like it's so adaptable. The only thing is it's just a sucker cup, which I don't know whether I trust to stick onto this brown bit, because if that falls halfway through. But it should be good. It's got sticky on it, and it's got like this to make it extra stuck. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to put memory cards in them and do like a test. I said not yet because we need the cushions out the way to sit down, but I need to know whether I need to order anything to make sure it comes in time. It's basically Tuesday now, and we're filming on Thursday, and it looks like this. But it will all come together. It will. We're about to do a test record and just try out the mics and make sure everything's working and sounds right before we like fix everything in and finish it up. I'm excited. It's getting real now. It's getting really real. I can't believe it's 2 days' time. There's the little techie setup. I don't think I've shown this yet. Here we go. 1, 2 and 3 channels into my laptop. This is where it all happens. Hello! I realised we may have jumped a bit ahead, but it's filming day! It's actually here and I'm too excited. We're just doing all the finishing touches now and putting everything in. Guys, it looks incredible. So here's the full setup! It's looking so cute. So the mics are all wired in now. They go under there and then to the snake thing, which goes to the board over here. We've got this GoPro mount for the GoPro to film the guest, and then we're just going to use this camera I'm filming on now to film us.
there I am. This is for the guests to sign. Just every series we're going to have one and then put a coloured thing behind it and hang it on the wall. And then that's all getting like finished and wired up now. We still need to put the disco ball up. Oh, and we've moved the lights. So they were in the middle, but we've moved them to the edge because it looks better just pointing that way and out the way, and then you don't bang your head. They're just charging. The dance light from the last vlog was too bright. It was right there in the face and it was making the person sat here pink, like bright pink. So that's gone and we've got this instead, which just lights up on the side, except I cannot find the J. It was on there. Well, it wasn't on there. It was resting on there before I put the batteries in last night. And now it's gone and there's not another one in the box. So at the moment it says Essa Cafe. But I think that's just a cute thing and that's the first thing they'll see when they walk in. Obviously the on-air sign is up there ready, and then it's just looking so good. I've put this rug in just from the house just to like dampen the sound a little bit, deaden the sound a little bit more, but it's looking so good. We still haven't put the rock wool in, and then apart from that, like all the lights are on ready to go. In the daylight, it doesn't make too much of a difference, but it does just brighten up a little bit, and I'm so beyond happy with it. It's literally my vision in my head in real life. I'm so happy. Just done a little hoover. Tom's washing the outside a little bit, and then we're going to put the sticker on the outside, and then it's literally ready to go. Connor's here in an hour, 53 degrees media, to come do some proper photos, and then of me and Jess sat in here too. I'm all ready to go. Well, not already, I haven't got dressed, but pretty much ready to go, and it's go time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched all 3 of these van renovation vlogs, then thank you so much. It's honestly been so fun, such a process. I can't believe we bought it in February and it's halfway through July and we're only just filming. That is crazy. Like, we haven't been on it all the time, but we've been constantly doing it, so it's just such a longer process. One of the vlogs when I was like, oh, we just need to do that, then it'll be done, and what was I thinking? Little did she know it would take another 3 months. But yeah, really excited, and now it's just making the actual thing. So stay tuned for that. Watch out on our socials for the launch date. Dancers Podcast. Go find us on TikTok, Instagram, ready for the launch date. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Here we go. We're starting a podcast. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.